12 years, 85%. I did it. I stood on it. Thing about the streets is you can be caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time. I still got partners out there. You can't expect everybody to see things the way you see it when everybody didn't go through what you went through.
Real topics, real stories, real events. Get my real output.
Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Illa Gezey. Today, I come to talk about this prison riot that took place in Georgia State Prison, where it left 13 inmates hospitalized and 3 inmates deceased. This is a very tragic situation. Unfortunately, this happens a lot. This is just one of the latest incidents, and this was in a Georgia State Prison. Like I said, I think a guard got injured as well. One guard got injured. They're not saying how severe his injuries are, but they did confirm that 3 inmates did lose their life, along with 13 other inmates hospitalized, injured from the situation that took place. Now, I just want to take a little dive into this, not too deep of a dive, but just give a little bit summary about it, and also give some advice for those who may be in the penitentiary system, and advice for those, who want to avoid situations like this in general. So let's just take a little dive into the situation in general. It looks like this particular situation took place at Georgia's Washington State Prison. A violent incident erupted, leading to 3 inmates' deaths and the hospitalization of 13 others. The unrest, believed to be gang-related, highlights the systematic issues within Georgia's state prison system, including severe understaffing and rising violence. This tragic event is a stark reminder of why avoiding prison is so critical, given the dangers and challenges that come with incarceration. These types of situations, man, it can happen at the snap of a finger when you back there, from the smallest thing, and it can lead to something so big as to someone losing their own life. This is why I strongly remind individuals to think twice about what you're doing before you decide to commit a crime that can make you end up throwing your whole life away to go to jail or prison for the rest of your life. Not to mention, one of these guys, not sure which one by the name, but 2 of these guys were sentenced to 20 years. One of them was sentenced to 20 years, and he was about to come home in 2038, I believe. And the other one was sentenced to 20 years, and he was just about to come home from prison this month. That's how real that is. A very tragic situation. Tragic. I've seen situations where a person would lose their life a couple months before coming home, or some stuff happened to them a couple months before coming home. But bro, after doing 20 years, you want to come home, bro. But you got yourself into something, and now your family, instead of planning your welcome home party, they're planning your funeral. And this is a serious matter. I hope everybody take it serious. I don't like nothing like this. But this is the realization of what may happen to you if you end up going to prison. You can't just think just because you get sentenced to 5 years, 10, even 20. This young man got sentenced to 20 and ain't made it home. You got some people just get little skid bids, 1, 2 here, 3 there, and they take it like, you know what I'm saying? Number little skid, I'll be home whenever. But bro, depending on how you doing your bid, you don't know if you can make it out of there. And allegedly, this situation was gang related. How they know it was gang related, I don't know. Maybe the individuals involved are known gang members, known affiliates. Um, but when they talk about the understaffing and stuff like that, yeah, that's one of the situations within prison. I've never been to Georgia prison, but South Carolina prison just as short of staff as well. Short of staff all around the state too. Like, man, they couldn't stop nothing if they wanted to. It's just that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I pray for all the victims, families, friends, loved ones within this particular situation, the ones who were injured and the ones who were involved. Um, right now, they don't have much out about this, like what could have caused the situation. All they know right now is it was some gang situation, and 3 inmates unfortunately lose their life, along with 13 others being hospitalized. Um, like I said, man, very tragic situation. Um, you don't want to be on that end of, you know what I'm saying, coming home from prison. You know what I mean? Guy did 20 years, man. Was coming home this month. I don't know the exact date this month, but he was about to come home this month. Okay, yeah. Ahmad Hatcher, who was serving 20 years for aggravated assault. Jimmy Trammell, who was doing 20 years for a first-degree burglary. And I think Jimmy Trammell is the one that was about to come home. Ahmad Hatcher was the one coming home in 2038. Teddy Jackson, who was serving 10 years for aggravated assault. All were killed in the brawl. Man, don't be on that end of the news. Be on this end where it's like you came out, you did something positive with yourself. If you end up going, came out, you did something positive with yourself, and you changed your life for the better. Don't get trapped in what's going on back there, man. Because you got guys back there who ain't coming home at all, and they'll take you out. I done seen dudes get chopped up for some cookies, for a pack of cookies. So it is real. It is serious. This is a serious message, and it need to be taken as such. All 3 of these guys lost their life a little too young, if you ask me. Don't really show their age. I don't really care about their age. It's 3 men lost their life. 3 of the guys, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't have to. I don't know who did what and what went wrong and why they did what they did. I don't know the details in that right now. It's a little too early. You hear a lot of speculation here and there about who was involved, why, what, when, where, who, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, to put it out there would be wrong on my part because I don't know for a fact. It's just speculation right now, because when stuff like this happen, you will hear 3 or 4 different stories, but you will hear a couple of the same stuff within all of the stories. You'll hear a few of the truth. But neither here nor there. That situation took place Sunday afternoon. They had the yard locked down for a couple hours. They ended up regaining control of the prison yard, and to my understanding, they've been still down ever since. Now, when these situations would take place in South Carolina Department of Corrections, you will stay down, especially if some guys lost their life. You will probably stay down until the search team come to search the whole entire dorm. If that happened on Sunday and they didn't come there on Monday, they'd have been there on Tuesday to search the whole dorm. Now, I'm going to tell you, if that happened on Sunday, they didn't come on Monday, and the search team come on Tuesday, you're still locked down now. And let's say they didn't finish the searching the whole dorm. Nothing moving in that dorm until the search team finished. So the search team will come back that Wednesday. And hopefully people will come out and get showers on that particular day. That's how that works when it comes to South Carolina Department of Correction. But you'll be lucky to come out within 72 hours of a murder. You'll just be lucky. It just don't work that fast. Pray for these guys' families, man. Don't know what happened. It don't really matter to me what happened exactly. It's an ugly situation. This could happen to anybody. Anybody. I done seen it happen to tough people. I done seen it happen to soft people. It can happen to anybody. If it's your time, man. But don't push the buttons. Don't push them buttons to make your time speed up. This has been another episode of Real Talk with Illa Gezey, man. I hope you guys learn a valuable lesson from this right here. Because prison ain't where to be at. Prison ain't where you want to be at. When you go back there, you don't know how the bid gonna go. Like I said last time, you don't know how the bid gonna go for you because everybody bid is different. Everybody bid is different. Free the guys. This has been another episode of Real Talk with Illa Gezey. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, drop some comments down there. Let me know what y'all think about this situation. And yeah, see y'all on the next episode. Peace.